It's quite the interesting situation that we find ourselves in. I hope everybody's staying safe. I hope you're all well. I hope we're all just kind of waiting this thing out in the best of health, but also making the most of this situation. I know there's been some benchmark moments here in the last few weeks since we've been out of school, but a big one was this week was supposed to be our annual spring kickoff meeting. It's one of my favorite nights of the year. It's incredibly exciting. I get to spend a lot of time giving out information, guiding parents, guiding athletes, talking about what the focus of the next season is going to be, talking about the new challenges, talking about exciting things. And yet here we are. We canceled the meeting, and to be honest, I don't really have any information for you. It's really tough to come to you now with so much unknown. And I'm sure, just like everybody else, you're watching the news, you're seeing schools close down state by state all over the country. No indicator right now about spring football or summer camp or the program or even a fall season. But here's what I want to do. I don't want to speculate on any of that stuff because we don't have any control over any of that. What I do want to do is I wanted to hopefully maybe kind of focus us, give us some clarity of purpose through some reminders. And this specifically to our guys, we've prepared you for this. In some strange way, conceptually, we've prepared you for this. We've said for a long time that what we're teaching you, the way that we run the program, the way that we do things, it isn't just about football. And now you get to see why. Most of the time, kids figure it out when they graduate and they move on to college and they start to remember some of the things that we said or the things that they learned. They hear the voices reminding them of stuff. It's the culture of the program that we're not just in it to win championships and football games and send kids off to college on scholarships. We're here to prepare you for life. And so I'm going to remind you of some of the things that we've already established that can kind of help. And hopefully it does right now. Our culture is one of strength. And we're founded on 3 core principles that I think are incredibly important for us to remember in times like these. When we leave this program, because we were a part of this program, you leave convicted, strong, and relentless. Now, convicted, that strongly held belief that what's most important is to be a servant of other people, that's where our rule number 1, our team rule number 1 comes from. Take care of your teammates. Right now, because there is no season and because we're all separated, I think it's a good time to look around and ask yourself, like, what team are you on? You're probably on multiple teams. The way you answer the question of what teams you're on is look around. Who are the people that you need right now? And who are the people that need you? I would venture to guess that falls into probably 3 categories. First and foremost should be your family. They need you, and you need them. The second one would probably be your friends or your social life. Maybe it's work. Maybe it's a group outside of your house. And the other would be your football family, that football team. Yeah, we need you, but not as immediately right now as some of those people who you're living with. But those are your teams. Those are the people that you're taking care of. And how do we do that? We take care of ourselves in a couple of different ways. One, we continue to build. This is not a dead time. This is an alive time. We have an opportunity right now to continue to build in different ways. One would be start to uncover some of those skills and some of those tools that you've already established, you've already developed, and start figuring out what you have inside of you that you could use right now for the benefit of others. The other one would be start working on some deficiencies or some defects, some things in life that you know you need to handle. So I know that's what I'm trying to do right now. I do not want to waste a minute of this thing thinking I just hunker down waiting for it to all be over. Second core principle for us is strength. We want you to be strong. And what does it mean to be strong? It means to be able to do what's difficult. You know what's difficult? Dealing with adversity. And the greater the level of adversity, the greater the level of accomplishment, right? That's the one thing we want to make sure we keep remembering. And it's not pretty, but it's true. Things that are valuable in life are valuable because they're so difficult it makes the average person quit. That's not what we want. Not in football and certainly not in life. Adversity brings about emotion, and emotion brings about default responses to the events that are happening in our lives. We don't want to be default. We don't want to be emotional. We don't want to be on autopilot. We don't want to do things habitually. We want to look at things in a disciplined way. We want to respond. We talk about being mentally strong with you guys. It's about responding. What is response? Our ability to focus on the next big thing. Figure out what that is. Go at it. Make the difficult decision to do what is necessary, even though it's not easy. It will always be worth it. And the focus of our entire last season is so applicable now. Be in the moment to win the moment. See the moment for what it is. This is a great opportunity for us to dig deep, figure out what is most important in life, and go right at that and make sure we get plenty of it. Make sure it's strong. Make sure we're building on it. You can do this. This part you worked on already. Understand when you're in a moment. The time is now. You are right here. Be in the moment. Win that moment. The third thing is to be relentless. Give all you've got all the time. Team rule number 3. Now, this maximum effort really starts with awareness. When we have stuff that's going on right now where it can be so unpredictable and so uncertain and so new to everyone, we need to be aware of what we're feeling and what we're doing as a result. Where are we spending our effort? What are we building with our effort? Or, worst case in point, tearing down. And what do we have left to give other people when they need it from us? What do we have left to give to help address the legitimate needs that other people have? First things first, so you got to get yourself straight. Find out what's going on with you. Find out what you have to give. It's like in the airplane, when the oxygen mask drops from the ceiling, they tell you to put it on yourself first, so that way you're getting oxygen and you can actually help other people. That's what I would encourage you to do. At the end of the day, everyone needs our best. Everyone. The greater the adversity, the greater the reward for having gone through it. And I'm going to tell you, the only way out of this is through. Lean into it. Figure out what we need to do and give that effort to get it done. So in closing, I would remind you, the foundation of our school, the foundation of our program is this idea, Wolf Strong, Pack Strong. Personal development in the service of others. Right now is a great opportunity to serve other people, but we have to continue to develop ourselves to serve. In a difficult situation like this, we need to develop more. We need to continue to get better, continue to grow. The HFST, hold fast, stay true. Hold fast to the things that we know are important. Those 3 core principles, right? And stay true to where you said you wanted to go before things got difficult. That's what you really wanted. Stay on course. What's important to us, where we really want to go, will be revealed in these times. The one way, all day, every day. Talked to you about it at practice. We talked to you about it at games. We talked about it in the hallways, in the classrooms, all that. But the reality is, it's the principle of understanding there is a way of doing things that is productive and beneficial. There's a way to live a purposeful life. That's what we want you to do. That's the way we should continue to do things no matter what's going on around us. And remember, it's a fight for elite. The 10-80-10 is a real thing. Be in that top 10%. Go get some of those people from the 80 and bring them up to the 10. Let's shift that whole entire paradigm. But remember, the only way we make this progress is small, slow, and daily. We're so hooked on this idea that it's big things that happen. Big things are just an accumulation of a million little things. And if we're all staying on track and we're all in alignment, if we're all convicted, strong, relentless, if we're continuing to do the things we know we need to do and the way we know we need to do them, and we're doing that in the service of other people, we're going to be just fine. But now is when we separate. Now is when we prove that we're elite. Now is our chance. Be in this moment with me. I hope to see you soon. I hope you stay safe. I love you guys. Can't even tell you how much we miss you. I'm hoping this is all going to come to an end soon and we get to see you. But at the end of the day, what Eastlake football is who you are. Take care.